All right, ladies and gentlemen, filming this video again because last time at the 5 minute mark it went night night. So hopefully this works. If not, there's a problem. I have to film it on my phone. All right, so this was a 21-minute video, ladies and gentlemen. This is a long ass video. Jesus Christ. This is man. I was watching this happen like a 10-minute video. But anyways, let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. So the news tonight, the biggest one being people within WWE believe Matt Cardona is going back. It's just a matter of time before he joins his girlfriend, Chelsea Green, in WWE. Obviously, Matt Cardona, formerly known as Zack Ryder, which is pretty. He actually not too long ago filed for the trademark Zack Ryder because he wanted to like sell shirts and also do like a cinematic match between himself, Matt Cardona versus Zack Ryder, and edit it and shit, do like a really cool match. And obviously WWE told him that you're gonna get in a lot of trouble, man. You're gonna be in a lawsuit. And so he decided to back down and everything and stop filing for the trademark Zack Ryder. And I thought that was gonna maybe mess up everything of him potentially going back to the WWE. But now people that work in WWE say they believe it's just a matter of time before he comes back to WWE. So Matt Cardona, maybe the night after Raw, goes back to WWE. They're saying that the reason Trish didn't appear along with Lita, with Becky to challenge Damage Control for a 6-woman tag team match at Elimination Chamber is because Dakota is actually hurt. You see her walking around on crunches, and everybody, that the reason a few weeks ago they did that whole angle with where Becky like actually attacked her with a chair is because she actually got hurt in a real match, and that's why she hasn't been competing. She's actually hurt, and so I guess she's not clear right now to compete, and that's why they can't do the 6-woman tag team match with Becky, Trish, and Lita. Maybe they'll do it at WrestleMania. I know there's also been plans for there were Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Dakota and Kai for the women's title. So who knows what they're gonna do, man? Who knows? And the last one is FTR, man. They were talking on their podcast about, they said in April our contract expire and it's going to be our final contract we ever sign. After this, we plan to retire. So we got to decide, do we want to go back to New Japan? Do we want to stay in AEW? Do we want to go to WWE? Like something you got to sit back and take a drink and really think about. And as he's sitting down, there seems to be like a WWE contract laying on the table. I'm like, Jesus Christ, are you serious, man? So who knows, man? I mean, obviously they have connection. They're actually really good friends with Edge. If you remember back in 2021, I believe, when Edge and Seth Rollins were doing the feud, and they do that storyline where Seth Rollins goes to Edge's house, and then he's waiting for the family to get there, and he calls Beth Phoenix, "Don't go to the house, go to your mom's house, and I'm sending Matt and Nick on the way to beat the hell out of Seth Rollins and get him out of the house." That are actually FTR's real life names. And reportedly, Edge did that to remind Vince McMahon, hey, FTR still exists. So, yeah, there's always been interest there, apparently, by both FTR and WWE to eventually, especially now with Triple H in charge of going back to WWE and possibly retire as WWE. But we'll see, man. But, yeah, we'll see, man, what happens with that. Let's see here. Let's look for more news. Got to pull out all the articles again that I've already done. Let's see here. So right now the matches for Elimination Chamber are Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, Edge, Beth versus Finn and Rhea, the Elimination Chamber US Championship match, and the Elimination Chamber Raw Women's match. Very good card. Roman Reigns, Sami's going to main event. I assume one of the Elimination Chamber starts the match. It's a very good card, man. It's probably better than the Royal Rumble card. I'm not going to lie. Very good card, honestly, man. Can't wait. Let's see here. Oh wow, I lost. What happened to the article I had about All right, so pretty much I lost some of the articles. I'm just gonna have to memorize stuff. Anyways, so WWE did here I can pull it out probably. You know how they're doing the freaking um oh my lord. There it is. Okay. So you know how they're doing the vignettes, right? They're showing back from WrestleMania 20 when WrestleMania was in Los Angeles, the one with Triple H with the horse and Ric Flair, and this they show one from Stone Cold Steve Austin. They're starting to film some that are going to probably start airing them probably in March as we get closer to WrestleMania. And these are the videos they're filming: Miz and Maurice as Top Gun, Rhea Ripley with Judgment Day as Stranger Things, Brawling Brutes and Drew McIntyre as the 40-year-old version. I beg you pardon. Becky and Seth Rollins as Batman and the Joker, and the Bloodline as the Goodfellas. This shit's hilarious, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait for these. Apparently, they're filming them right now, and they're going to start airing them around March as we get closer to WrestleMania. These are going to be all hilarious. I cannot wait, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus Christ. And the other thing was what else? Dave Meltzer said that the plan is for maybe potentially CM Punk to go back to AEW and in May, but they said there needs to be a lot of work done, and work that has not been done yet, like a lot of apologies and stuff. So he said, I don't know about it. He said you obviously saw freaking CM Punk kind of do like an apology on his remember he posted that thing on his IG. So yeah, man, I don't know. He posted that thing on his IG, kind of like what was it, Mr. T apologizing or something. So who knows, man. But I guess there's a possibility in May he can come back and they can try to fix everything. But yeah, I think what else? I think that's about it. Maybe Cody Rhodes pretty much they asked him about his relationship with Triple H, and he said, "Yeah, I'm not trying to force any of my ideas. I'm also not trying to force a friendship. We're letting everything come natural." And same thing with him. He's not trying to like be my friend now. It's more like as of right now, it's just like a very professional business relationship. So yeah, obviously, they're going to be asking stuff like that because of what he did back in 2019, where he grabbed a sledgehammer and broke the throne. That was fairly a shot at Triple H back then. So yeah, a lot of people think there's some heat there, but I think Triple H is smart enough to know it's good for business, as he always says. To try to if I treat this guy like a king, I can get more of the AEW guys to eventually come here. That's why I really think they're gonna put the title on him at WrestleMania, because it's gonna be a way to show MJF and everybody else, hey, you come here, we'll treat you good. But yeah, let's get with Monday Night Raw, and then we'll call it a night. So Monday Night Raw, man, from freaking New York, Brooklyn. It starts off with freaking Becky Lynch. She's talking about how I don't have a WrestleMania. I don't have a clear path for WrestleMania. I'm very excited about last week, beating Bayley. And shout out to Lita for helping me. But she's like, I don't have a clear path. So I would like to give a chance to enter the Elimination Chamber match to try to earn a number one contender to face Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. And then Bayley comes out. She's like, what the hell? You freaking already faced Bianca Belair last year at WrestleMania. You lost. Nobody wants to see that shit again. They start insulting each other. She's like, well, I was at WrestleMania last year main eventing. You weren't even on it. You were back home icing your leg. they're just insulting each other. And then Bianca comes to say, I want to face the best of the best. So if you guys want to get in, get in. And then freaking Adam Pearce is like, you know what? Let's have a triple threat match. If Bianca Belair wins, none of you get in. If Bayley, you win, you're in the match. If Becky, you win, you're in the match. So that was pretty much a triple threat match. That was pretty much the main event of the show. And then we go next. We get freaking we get the Street Profits versus the Judgment Day in a tag team match. The Judgment Day wins. After the match, they start beating up the Street Profits. Then Edge and Beth Phoenix come out. They start beating the hell out of everybody. Beth Phoenix tries to hit the Grandma Slam once again on Dominic. But this time, Rhea Ripley shows up. She hits the Riptile instead. And then they just run away as Edge gets back in the ring. They had said previously in an interview before the match that Rhea Ripley was not in the arena as she was still traveling the world promoting WrestleMania. So, yeah, they caught him off guard there. So, good stuff right there, I guess. Next, we get the contract signing between Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. Freaking Bobby Lashley comes out with security, his own desk, his own chair on the top of the stage. And then Brock's like, hey, if you don't get your ass up here right now, it's going to end really bad for you. And then, he gets, Bobby won't come in. So he gets out of the ring, starts beating up the security. But as he gets done beating the security, Bobby Lashley just spears them on the ramp and signs a contract. And, Brock just laying there grabbing his ribs. Good stuff. It's official now. Anyways, let's see here. Piper Niven versus Mia Yim. Piper Niven wins. Mia Yim, oh my lord. The AJ Styles getting hurt really messed up a lot of people. Nowhere the original club, Gallows and Anderson, are to be found. Mia Yim is just jobbing out to people now. That really messed up not only AJ Styles, but a bunch of people, the fact that he got hurt. Next, we get freaking Baron Corbin getting an interview. They're asking him, how do you feel about JBL sending you to hell? And then if he's about to talk, they get interrupted by they cut it off because Sami Zayn enters through the crowd. I'm like, why didn't you just play his music? He entered like he wasn't like if he wasn't allowed to be there. But he pretty much just calls out Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes comes out and he's like, Cody, I need you to be honest with me. Last week you said you might not even face Roman. You might face me. Was that just lip service or did you really mean it? And Cody was like, dude, I believe at WrestleMania I'm going to face Cody. I'm going to face Sami Zayn, not Roman Reigns. And then he tells him, but it doesn't even matter what I believe. It matters what you believe only. And then Sami's like, honestly, man, I don't know, man. I've seen Roman Reigns for the last, few months, and he's truly operating in God mode. I've seen all these bigger, stronger guys come up. John Cena, Brock Lesnar, they tried and they failed. So honestly, when you ask me if I believe I'm going to beat Roman Reigns at Elimination Chamber, I don't know. And he looks like he's about to cry, all conflicted. And then Cody's like, you know what? I don't want to see you at Monday Night Raw next week because next time I want to see you is at WrestleMania. And then, he gets motivated. And then he just walks away. Good stuff, man. I do wonder, man, they're going to maybe do a triple threat match instead. They're going to add Sami Zayn to the match at WrestleMania with Roman and Cody. I just think they are. I just thought they were going to go, they were going to finish this Roman and Sami feud. And then maybe they were just going to have Cody do something else, to try to save time, right? Have him maybe help, with the Judgment Day, maybe Edge and Beth Phoenix, right? Maybe do a six tag team match and have maybe throw in Dominic or Damian Priest and have Edge, Cody, and Beth Phoenix. But no, they went right into it, man. Last week with Paul Heyman, this week with Sami Zayn. So we'll see what happens, man. We will see what happens. Then we freaking get again, the interview continues with Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin all pissed off. You interrupted me for Sami Zayn. What the hell? And then Cody Rhodes, I don't give a damn about him. He just got lucky receiving the number 30 spot. And I don't care about him, his brother, his father. Cody Rhodes, he insults him, the whole family. Cody Rhodes hears that as he's coming back from Gorilla. He starts beating the shit out of Baron Corbin. He's like, give me a referee. We're having a match. He gets him all the way back out to the arena in the ring. He pretty much beats him up. Cody Rhodes beats him up. He wins in his fucking suit. He beats him. Whatever. And then we get freaking a 6-woman tag team match, all from SmackDown. Raquel Rodriguez, Natalya, Liv Morgan versus Nikki Cross, Carmella, and Asuka. Asuka starts beating the shit out of her own tag team. Nikki and Carmella, like Jesus Christ. At the end, Asuka wins. I believe she made Liv Morgan tap out. I kind of rushed a little bit, whatever. Then we get a backstage segment, man. Freaking the male maximum male models are freaking recruiting Otis to be a model for them. They give him their business card. It was hilarious. Oh my Lord. Then we freaking get Bronson Reed, Mustafa Ali. Freaking Bronson Reed just freaking squashes Mustafa Ali. A lot of people are saying that maybe they're gonna have Bronson Reed win the chamber match and become the United States champion, and have him do, kind of what Gunther has done the last few months on SmackDown with the Intercontinental Champion. Have Bronson Reed do the same with the U.S. Championship. We'll see, man. We'll see. Some people have also said Johnny Gargano. Oh, so we'll see what happens. And then we get the Miz versus Seth Rollins. No, excuse me. We get the Miz versus Seth Rollins on Miz TV. Yeah, pretty much still playing the seats for the Logan Paul Seth Rollins match. The Miz is like, you keep talking about Logan Paul. He's like, it's because I hate him. He's not in it for the passion. He's in it for the money. He just wants to get famous. He doesn't care about anything. He just cares about money and fame. And then they just get into a fight, man. They start brawling. Freaking Seth Rollins hits the curse stomp on the Miz. And then freaking Austin Theory shows up and he hits the A-Town downtown on Seth Rollins. And then freaking after that, Books comes out because there was going to be a match between the Miz and Rick Books. So Rick Books comes out. He just pretty much squashes the Miz. Yeah, they've been treating the Miz like a pendejo the last 2 weeks, right? Ever since Raw 30-year anniversary, right? Him complaining about not being on the show. Then Kevin Owens just stunning him. The last 2 weeks, Rick Books beating him. They've been treating him like a pendejo lately, man. I don't know why. And then another freaking Chelsea Green, Adam Pearce promo backstage. Chelsea Green, apparently she's all over the place. She was on SmackDown too. So who knows, man? Remember there were some talks about putting a person with her. I hope not. I like her character, man. I really do. She plays that Karen role really good. Hopefully they keep doing it. And then we get main event time. The triple threat match, freaking Bayley, Bianca, Becky Lynch. Good match, man. You have Dakota Kai and Io interfere, but then you have all the other women interfere as well that are going to be in the chamber. Asuka, Natalya, Liv Morgan, Nikki Cross, Asuka. So yeah, man, good stuff. And then obviously at the end, freaking Bianca Belair hits the finisher, the KOD. She hits it on Becky Lynch, and she lands on top of Bayley, and then she just rolls out of the way, and she lets Bianca pin her. That was kind of stupid. I thought she was gonna land on top of her. For a minute, I thought what's gonna happen is when she landed on top of her, I thought she was gonna pin her or win. And I thought maybe Bianca was going to maybe kind of how she's all fucking fatigued because it's been a long match. She's maybe hurt. She was going to maybe hit the KOD, and then she was going to maybe take some time to recover. And accidentally, Becky was going to end up, because she threw her on top of her, she was going to end up pinning Bayley. But no, she just freaking rolled out of the ring, and let Bianca Belair get the pin on Bayley, and she won the match. Or maybe I just thought she was going to land on top of her, try to pin Bailey, and then Bianca Belair break it up. I don't know, whatever. But Bianca Belair wins, so nobody enters. Neither Bailey or Becky enter the chamber match. So it's still just those 6 women. Nikki Cross, Asuka, Carmella, Raquel Rodriguez, Natalia, and Liv Morgan. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the show. I think Raw is better to me. They just have more star power, right? Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley, Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins. There's just more star power. Even the Edge, man. Even the freaking woman, right? Bailey, Bianca, Becky Lynch. It's just, man, they just have more stars on Raw. And that's even right now without AJ Styles and Randy Orton. Wait till they get those guys back. Jesus Christ. It's just like SmackDown, all it has is freaking Roman and Bray Wyatt, right? Because you got Charlotte and Ronda Rousey, but everybody hates Ronda Rousey, so I don't even know if she counts as a star anymore. So yeah, SmackDown is just more stacked, man. But good show, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, holla! The fuck is happening?